Have you ever wondered which is the world's fastest growing religious group? Projections suggest that by the second half of this century, Christianity's long reign as the world's largest religion may come to an end. The group set to surpass it, Muslims. According to a report from the Pew Research Center, Muslims will grow more than twice as fast as the overall world population between now and 2060. The world's population is projected to grow by 32% in the coming decades. However, the number of Muslims is expected to increase by a staggering 70%. In 2015, Muslims accounted for 24% of the global population. Fast forward 45 years, and they are expected to make up over 3 in 10 of the world's people. The primary reasons for Islam's growth involve simple demographics. For starters, Muslims have more children than members of the 7 other major religious groups analysed in the study. Muslim women have an average of 2.9 children, significantly above the next highest group, Christians with an average of 2.6 children, and the average of all non-Muslims, which stands at 2.2. In all major regions where there is a sizable Muslim population, Muslim fertility exceeds non-Muslim fertility. Adding to this, Muslims have the youngest median age of all major religious groups, 24 in 2015, more than 7 years younger than the median age of non-Muslims. This means that a larger share of Muslims will soon be at the point in their lives when people typically start having children. This, combined with high fertility rates, will fuel the growth of the Muslim population. More than a third of Muslims are concentrated in Africa and the Middle East, regions projected to have the biggest population increases. But even within these high-growth regions as well as others, Muslims are projected to grow faster than members of other groups. For instance, Muslims in sub-Saharan Africa are younger and have higher fertility than the overall population of the region. This pattern holds in many countries where Muslims live in large numbers alongside other religious groups. Take India, for example, where the number of Muslims is growing at a faster rate than the country's majority Hindu population. It is projected to rise from 14.9% of India's population in 2015 to 19.4% in 2060. In Nigeria, where Muslims and Christians were roughly equal in number in 2015, Muslims have higher fertility and are expected to grow to a majority of Nigeria's population by 2060. Meanwhile, religious switching, which is expected to hinder the growth of Christians by an estimated 72 million between 2015 and 2060, is not expected to have a similar impact on Muslim population growth. So, the world is witnessing a significant demographic shift, one that will likely see Muslims surpass Christians as the world's largest religious group in the second half of this century. And all of this is driven by simple demographics: fertility rates, median age, and regional concentration.